Is that the same one?
Could be, I don't know. It's definitely that one.
You want to drop off the edge of the field here? Or you think he'll see us?
I think he's further than that. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Throw out a few calls.
Yes, sir. Cut you off that time.
Did he?
Yeah. He's in our side on the bottom.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a break. Let's see what happens. Get a mouth call in just in case. Alright, we got one or two birds down in front of us, way down the bottom. We had one that was a little closer. It's worked its way to the left. We can't hear it anymore. But while we were listening to those birds, we heard a gunshot sound like back towards Kevin and Hunter. So we're optimistic. We're hopeful that was him that shot. It wasn't some other hunter that crept in on him. But we heard one shot and it sounded like it was where they would be. So hopefully they connected. And hopefully we get a couple of these birds to come in and we double. Alright, we got a couple, 3, 2, 4, 50 birds down below us. We're not sure yet, but there's definitely one that's kind of close. So we're going to drop down the bottom, try to get on their level, see if we can cut some distance and get after them. So, time to endure the pain. periscope, looked over. Big old fat white, red, blue head. He came on top of us, man. You hear him in the leaves anymore. Yeah, he boogered off. I seen him for like 2 seconds. His head came fully up and over. I don't know if I got it on camera or not.
I saw just like the tip of his head moving, going that way.
Really? From
I said, there he is. Yeah.
Right here.
I
His
was
head.
pointing right here because I thought he was going to come over right there. It sounded like.
I could see all the way from his wattles up.
You could?
Yeah. I mean, it was a full head.
Where's your gun at?
I got a camera. It was quick. I think even if I had my gun pointed up there.
See, I was pointing here.
Yeah.
And he came up right here. He never butted, right?
No, but he's seen us. Because his head went down. I heard.
Why would he do that?
Because he's smart. So Justin has me out here hiking mountains all day again.
We were on this mountain yesterday. We should have killed him yesterday and he wasn't here.
Yeah, so best laid plans, right? But we decided that yesterday we each picked a side of the mountain. So we had one side, they went to the other mountain, took the other side. So we were basically hunting across a creek from each other. Well, all the birds we heard yesterday were on Kevin and Hunter's side, so we thought, you know what? We'll go on their side, we'll park at the entrance, hopefully ward off any other hunters, and we can run that whole ridge just between the four of us. And that worked. I don't know, what time did you hear that shot? 8? 7:30?
It was earlier, yeah. It was before 8, I would say.
So we heard a shot, and we were pretty confident it was Kevin and Hunter. But we have no signal out here in the mountains, so we couldn't text them. Well, we were hearing birds way down in the bottom, what we thought was in the bottom. So we kept descending, got all the way down to the creek and realized, nope, they're down, over, and up on almost the exact location we started at yesterday morning. So we hiked up side of a mountain. I mean, up through clear cut, finally got level with this bird. Called to him, or we got close to his level, called to him, he started, sounded like he got further away. We moved up, called to him, sounded like he got further away. Well, finally we got high enough on the mountain, we thought high enough, where we found a nice logging road, and we just hoofed it on that logging road. We cut the distance as close as we could without boogering this thing. And he gobbled, and he wasn't far. I mean, less than 100 yards, you think? When he's around that bend, maybe
I would say he was
150.
125 to 150 because we can see 100.
So we just perched up next to a couple trees. Well, instead of coming down the logging road like you see in all the beautiful hunting videos, he goes up the side of the mountain, goes over top of us, and then periscopes over the hill at 10 yards, sees us, pops his head down, and off he goes. So these mountain public land birds, man, they don't get to 2 and 3 years old by being stupid, and that's proof positive right there, because he could have just as easily came down the logging road he was on, but he knew better and decided he would go up one more level just so he could look down on us and take us by surprise.
You know what we couldn't
Credit
do?
to that long beard, it worked for him.
Yeah, he outsmarted us once again.
But hey, it's what, day 2 for me, so
Day 3 for me, and
yeah.
That's the second bird now that I've got to actually work.
Yeah.
I worked one opening morning too.
We worked it, but I think it worked us harder. So, in all fairness.
He worked us when it counted.
Yeah.
Now something we could have done that I'm thinking about right now is when he gobbled down there, I could have ran down there 30 yards and scratched and called and then come back here.
He was getting close, man. I didn't want to like mess around.
I thought when he gobbled down there that he was any minute going to pop up over the hill when he heard, because he heard us coming up this ravine. He had to.
I know he did, yeah. I mean, because we just couldn't be that quiet. But
no, it's too, yeah. I mean, it's all leaves and whatnot.
I don't know. Part of me kind of thought maybe he'd come off over here, you know, if he did go high. But, man, he came off right on top of our heads, man. I mean, so you were sitting on this tree with your gun aiming up, and he popped his head right there, just from about the wattles and up. Periscoped, was like, nope, see you later.
And normally you could kill them like that
if you know exactly where they're going to pop up. But
I had the gun 8 or 10 feet to the left of where he came up.
So we could hear him up here, and then it was just a question of when he pops over, and he finally periscoped. But he had a big old fat head on him. He was definitely a mature bird.
Oh yeah.
Definitely wasn't a J-cat.
Anyway, he gobbled up here all morning.
Yeah.